Hello people, welcome to another amazing episode of That's My Time podcast. I'm your host Tolu Afilaka. Today I have another amazing comedian. He's quite real of the moment. He's not just a comedian, he's also a businessman and a philanthropist. His show is coming up on April the 28th. Ladies and gentlemen, the real of the moment, MC Monica. Boss, how you doing?
Okay, I'm Mark.
Okay, yeah. I tell you before we started with this, we will speak a little bit of English.
Okay, I'm okay.
Alright, so that it is. Okay, boss. I always like to start with my first impression about my guests. So when I first saw you, I was like, who is this guy that is so audacious, so fearless, speaking to people with so much boldness, and like you were not even fretting, you were not shivering, you were not even shaking, but you always like to communicate your mind, and whatever it is, it always ends there, and you really changed a lot of things for me, like moving that fearful part and always just comforting every situation as it is. Were you always like that, or you had an encounter, something happened to you and made you come up with that?
I think that situation makes you bold. I've experienced some kind of thing and I used to have low self-esteem. But in Nigeria that we are in, if you don't go for stuff, you cannot get it. If you keep waiting for somebody to give you the opportunity, you will never get it. Just take it as it comes. So at a point I have to rebrand and say, I don't agree for anything. So anything I want, I go for it.
Okay, so like it's not like you were self-esteem, you won't.
I used to have low self-esteem. I used to think that I'll do this, it's just say it will work. And that time was not working until I decided that it must work. It had to work. So that was
okay. So like when I'm trying to introduce you to people, like whenever I stream your video or I share your video or share you my story, people always like, this is a guy, why is his name Monica? That's a female name.
yeah.
So why are you called
Monica is coined from an Igbo language, money and car. Yeah.
How?
Ego car.
Okay.
Yes, that's money and car.
Okay.
So I know that I have a lot of money and car. That's why.
Yeah, you said I should give you that name.
Yeah, my classmate gave me the name Monica. Then it was very tough going to school. So I used to complain about money. So anytime they paid up money to reach, I used to say, oh, my hand no good. So one of my classmates started calling me Monica. Anytime they say we should contribute, they would say, Monica, what do you have to say? That was how the name registered. Then I went for one show like that. One of my classmates was the MC. They used to call me Monica in the department, so he forgot. I used to answer MCD Mama. So he forgot that MCD Mama in class. I now introduced me as MC Monica. I forgot because like, who is this guy? Then I came out. And the name is interesting. When you pronounce and you see a guy, everybody was like to pay attention. Why this guy is answering?
Basket said this one time, he wanted to see our live lounge.
Yeah.
That's a few name there. And it's always very catchy. Bayelsa gave you that name. What's that one thing that you love about Bayelsa and you came from Bayelsa? Why exactly were you doing your shows in Bayelsa? Because you're not from Bayelsa.
Yeah.
You schooled in Bayelsa as well.
I schooled in Bayelsa. Yeah, I did my university in Bayelsa. I went to Bayelsa 2012. Yeah, and that was my first time. So I didn't do comedy when I was at home, but I already know that I'm funny. I said when I enter university, I do comedy. So Bayelsa gave me the opportunity to explore my talent. That's why it is a very important part of my journey.
What were the people you saw when you wanted to start comedy? Like, what was your own personal encounter? How did you just say, I want to go into comedy?
I used to watch Night of a Thousand Laughs. Yeah, and I used to see movies, MC Shakira, all those things while open mic. I used to follow it up. But it has. And the fun for class and the deliver, yes. So my classmates, secondary school, primary school, I used to make everybody. I bring joy whenever I come around. Yeah. To the extent teachers notice and they invite me to the staff quarters to ask me questions, I give them funny reply, and that was how some teachers you will be a good doctor.
Still a doctor.
My hand knows it. So that was how I really knew that. But then I didn't do it officially as a comedian. I say when I entered school, because in the East, that was in Anambra, nobody believed comedy like that. So I said said, let me just leave this place so that I'll pursue comedy.
So what year was that?
2011.
2011. That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
13 years. Okay. So when was that your first time on stage? And you won with you kids?
My first time on stage, I think it was in church.
Okay.
So when I got to school, that low self-esteem because when I got to school, I used my choir uniform, the gold class. You don't really did that time. So the way I dress, they mock me, who be this lad? They say na church.
But you get height now, you're tall.
That's my height. You get height, you don't get clothes to compliment your height, yeah, in dwarf. So, so they call for class. About you want welcome party, they say everybody should come and talk. They talk now, people they respect. I didn't really bomb, but that confidence was not there because I was thinking, you just say my clothes they like, I don't say my shoes they like, all those things limited me.
Okay. So then you mentioned MC Shakira earlier. How did you now form a connection? Because he happens to be like your mentor in the industry. How did you form that connection with him?
Yeah, I think Shakira is the first person the first senior colleague that ever supported me. I met Shakira through Prince Way on Facebook.
Same Prince Way?
Yeah, Prince Way. Shout out to Prince Way. Now Prince Way give me Shakira number for Facebook because when I wanted to do my first show, February 16, 2016, like before I could get to final, I already had best comedian, faculty, everywhere, even in church. Shout out to my church, RCF.
Shout out to
yes, RCF. RCF gave me the exposure that I needed in school. They didn't allow me to perform in school, so I went to church and joined drama group. So every time I come out, I drop my line to this guy. Then I can't give testimony. Thing will come from there. First of all, they say, you just say this thing happened. I say, yes, it happened. That was how people that saw me in church was like, this guy is really funny. If he perform for departmental welcome party and all that. Then that was how I started getting popularity in school then. Because RCA was very big. Then till I wanted to do my first show, and I came to Lagos one time, so I've been to Prince with Comedy Club, sidewalk in Ikeja. So we had one kind of relationship, but not close. So I chatted him, I want to do a show. I asked God in my spirit to direct me to somebody that after my show we can still relate. So Shakira came to my mind. I now reached out to Prince Way to give me his number. So Prince now gave me his number. He gave me his number. I didn't call him for like 1, 2, 3 days. I didn't fear. This festival I don't know. Self-Esteem. Just say if I call I go pick. Yeah. So one day one night, 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Just get like a call and say, we just say, for we are trying to comedian for Bayelsa. Say, what do you want? So I'm having a show, I want you to be the guest. Say, hey, how much you get?
You ask me how much you have.
Now there I got
Self-Esteem.
I asked myself, how much I get? So he now called me back. Yeah. Like, bro, I said, how much you get?
He called you back?
He called me back. When he called me, I called to tell my guy, Austin, you want shout for me? I'm going to call this guy. Austin said, pick up. Come pick. He was like, I like your boldness. What will you give me that will not disturb you? Or
he was in Lagos at that time?
Yes. What can you raise that not stress you? I say, Papa, if I tell you this, you go first, see how much. Like, is it 100K that I told you that? And I don't get 100K, I just people say 100K. Say, if you give me, if I collect that, you know, will stress you for anything. Say yes. Mind you, that 100K was plus logistics.
So, he's moving around?
Yes. Coming from Lagos.
You get audacity.
Now said, okay, I get back to him.
Okay.
And that was first. That was how
he actually came.
I can't say this man just say no one collect this 100K. Later he came.
He traveled from Lagos
to Bayelsa for 100K.
Did Prince put in any word for you in between? Tell you that.
No, after immediately Prince gave me number. That was
no answer.
Yes.
Crazy. They talk about Austin. I always see you talk about Austin. It's like your guy.
Austin is my guy. I go man. Austin is the person that when I say, boy, just say you go. Austin go say you go walk.
Yeah, but I always see when you start like Austin, Austin.
He was my classmate and my roommate in school. So we started together. He's my manager. So we did stuff together. One thing that shocked me about Shakira, on the day of the show, February 16th, in the morning, riot happened in our school. They announced that everybody should evacuate the campus, both the hostel and everything. My first show. And people told me not to sell tickets, that if you sell tickets, they will manipulate that we should sell tickets only at the entrance of the show.
Yeah.
So we didn't sell tickets. Only that morning, people were calling me, Monica, after class, I'll buy my ticket after class. Only for me to day hot, the arrange. People got they call me, Monica. They say we should leave hostel. Majority of the students, they stay in the hostel. I'm on my way to Port Harcourt. Sorry, I cannot come for your show again. I can't tell me. Like, they say I don't sell tickets self. If you don't call, no concern people. I never said. Then, people now, when the news don't enter radio everywhere, people come they call Shakira say this school is not safe now, don't go. He still came.
And so did that show hold?
The show hold after everything. So many people didn't come, but the hall filled up. The people that filled up the hall, I don't know them.
Are you serious?
One on one, but the hall full.
And it was a good show.
And it was a good show. Shakira was there.
Big shout out to MC Shakira, big shout out to Prince, big shout out to Austin for everything. Yes, so talking about self-esteem and everything, like you said, you were going to class with your choir.
Yeah.
You did choir, but you
I did choir before.
How? What did they seek?
Eh?
What did they seek for choir?
Break every shit. Break every shit. No good there.
Okay, I spoke about all that, yes, and I've seen you maybe when you're chatting your status and stuff. You say you are the first graduate from your family.
Yeah.
And you're the last child.
Yeah. 8.
Out of 8.
Out of 8.
Like, what was that thing that pushed you? Like, you saw the first person do it, third person go fail, fourth person, like, it wasn't working out. What was the thing that was pushing you and saying, I don't want to give up? Because it was already enough. Once you see the fifth person is not a graduate, what's the point?
It's not that they didn't want to go, the funds was not there.
Okay.
But me, I wanted to break down certain school that my family no graduate. Don't be like, say, I want to really go school. Like that. So, I told myself, my father go born 8 children. Nobody goes school. Tomorrow now, they want to use that they sort out. I always want to make a difference in my family. So, I told my father, I want to do business. So, yeah, how everybody do. Even the one the way they do the business, they business them around. So, one of my in-law now said that I get admission, he could sponsor me. And my father no send any exam when I attend. I must pass. Aside from comedy, they deliver.
Without expo.
Without expo, they know. So my father said, this boy right, this you go get. Who go sponsor him? They say, man, right now. So that was how I got admission. Yeah.
But like selecting your choice also, you studied fine and applied arts. I mean, these are for you.
Fine and applied arts, that's what I read.
But like, why did you choose to study that? You just want
because I'm fine. And I want to apply.
Why did you choose fine and applied arts?
I used to think that, I draw now. But now I know I draw attention now. That's right, not the. So then I used to think that fine and applied art is theater art too.
Okay.
Yeah, even when we got to school, I can't leave fine art class, they go theater art class because I say that the same thing. Until the list of students in the department come on. I thought already they do 1 month with theater art. But now realized that that's not my department. I now went back to fine art.
Okay. Yeah. So at that point, did you think of giving up? At that time, so you like, I want to do this thing again.
I did fine art.
No, as in like your schooling.
Okay.
Yeah, were there people that discouraged you, like maybe friends or you grew up, maybe people in your compound and all those stuff that discouraged you at some point?
No, I'm a risk taker. First of all, my first choice was UNM. Yeah. My second choice was Naija Delta University Bayelsa. I already told myself I don't want to go to UNM, and that was my father's choice. And I told myself if I go to UNM now, majority of my classmates now will be from my secondary school, people I grew up with, from my family, because I'm from Enugu. And I want to go to somewhere that nobody know me and make them know me. So that it will be easier for me. If I go to here and I'm doing comedy, I feel go jam one of my relative, go say, what is this man they do for you? You go call my father, say, your pikin dey here, they mumu. So I needed somewhere that nobody knows. So it was difficult for you to even discourage me because you don't know where they come from.
You know they go house. You don't go home.
I will go house maybe at the end of the semester. I come go house, they gonna give me 5K. With 2 bags of yam, gari, I still carry am 4 back. Shout out to Austin too. The Austin
Shout out to Austin.
Yes, the Austin the data they send Austin 10K every month for feeding. I don't know what it be feeding money. I just one day school, and then we just tell if you see people with the now if you see people pass, don't be like that. I'm see that just one shot. You got to say, Monica is so social. I know how to visit people. I know social. Now the mine just show. Just the work. So that was how I get through. Me and Austin, if I carry food stuff, come. They manage us. They bring the funds and they bring food stuff.
So what else they see in you that made him believe in you so much?
That be I love at first. I still love at first. Right? We connected.
How? When there times when you be like, Austin always tell that, don't worry, the future is bright. Do you?
Yes. Now Austin they tell me, Austin goes, even when we want to show, now Austin go first sell, but we go do it. And you know they
perfect.
You know they tell it to the only that we go do it. If you tell us to say more this light, the chance that they will bring us, so you go see and they will bring it.
So like is that positive person?
Yes, you always
ginger
me. Then me I take the ginger. When I don't take the ginger, if you know they see the Austin, but that ginger to make you believe that it can be done. I ain't get up.
I feel like everyone needs that kind of person around them that can push them forward. And it's not envious about your success.
No, you gonna make just the shop life.
Alright, so let's touch some areas. Because we had, I don't know, but I feel like you're a man of the people. I've seen pictures of you, we've gone through like stuff on your page, and I've seen that you've actually started charity work since your days when you started doing your shows. And I was looking at some pictures where you were carrying, some of your guys were carrying stuff like bags of rice and some other things. And I spotted somebody there, I saw Sabinus there, and I was like, how? Do you understand? I was like, and he was lean looking. And then I saw a picture trading on Twitter one time, and then somebody was like, with you and Sabinus standing together, somebody was like, in this life, now only one person will know for this picture. And I said it to you immediately. I said, well, you can. What do So, what happened between like you and Sabinus? What was it a friction relationship, or you guys just moved forward, or when Sabinus blew, you guys just parted ways, or what was happening at that point?
And 2018, I started 2017. That was when I started my outreach. I just want to do comedy. I told God that if I graduate from school, I'll give back to education. So when I graduated, my final year, that was when me and Sabinus we became friends on Facebook and all those things. We talk. Then I don't care about other people's platform. I want to just create my own space and do my thing. So I used to organize my friends to just contribute, go do one outreach and all that. So when I got to my final year, I say, let's do this in like comedy, then do charity. So that charity will be like the sacrifice to God to help us when we don't leave school, we just attend our goal. So I don't always want to make it alone. I want to inspire. Yes. There is one quote that I used to use, young and inspiring. So I always want to lead my gang. We go just fix a show in Calabar. I will contact one church from Calabar, see with the young people.
And they will allow.
They will allow. We will just contact copper where they start for Calabar or inside at the church. Tell them, say, we are young people. Look at what we are doing. Comedy for charity. We feed children, do comedy with all the resources that we get, and they offer. That's how I used to do it. We charter bus, all of us, Sabinus, Prince Emmanuel, God no go shame us. We we don't go far. Then Jeezy, Ricardo, Ricardo, JP was there. Who again? Like a whole lot of guys, so people that are not even doing comedy. That are not.
What was your idea?
But it was my idea. I'm the director, so I just gather some of those guys. We don't bring Shakira into the picture again to be our.
To push it. Like
Yes, maybe people go see and say, one big name they back up the idea. So that was how we started. We did so many stages together. But I think he got the point. Sabinus say one they do skit. I may not be skit person. So he tell me so, but what they do? I say, Papa, if I do skit, people go say, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? I know they laugh. So at the point I said, but this skit not be my thing. When I find my calling or my edge. Because it's only where when you do what you know how to do best, that's when your best can come out. No matter how you force yourself. So you now doing skit and he took off with his skit and all this stuff. So because he all started going fast, people still say, oh boys, don't they? Me just they find my edge. We know they call now my guy, we they talk. But because I say he there on the lane, me there on my own lane, we cannot. Paul and Barnabas need to separate, go find their own. Not be like say they argue scripture or anything. So there comes the time in the man's life. After school, graduate, if you like, no matter how close you are your classmate today, but I know if you do it together forever. Time go come, everybody go find their own thing because bills go come, family challenges go come, sickness go come, distance. You get some of my classmates, we graduate, we never see. Because when they stay far and transport don't cost.
But they visit people that year.
But that time they visit people.
Because you're hungry.
So anytime I remember say they visit them before, I still call them say, bro, don't be like say we don't forget each other, but transport come. Your place far, my place far. Thank God for social media.
Yeah.
We will just feel communicate because man on social media some people know see themselves again after school. Yes. Shout out to everybody with the pursue their what I believe that everybody cannot do the same thing, but the one that you know how to do best, just find a way to use it and encourage each other because some people you are the reason why they didn't give up. Okay. So no beef, no
But at that point you thought that Sabinus would have helped you, but he has a leverage, he has followers, he has you may looking to Sabinus for help or to support you in particular areas.
I told you when I started that I didn't care about anybody's platform. I just want to get my space. So he has always supported me. I followed him to London 2022 September. He took me there on his stop. So he has supported.
Was that your first time in London?
Yeah, that was my first time. Now I'm waiting to do it.
But you can beg.
Guys,
Just have it to look good.
Guys, the best thing that can happen to you in London is pictures. Because Nigeria, if you get anywhere no snap, they will argue with you, no evidence. And snap putting no good. So he has supported me, I've supported him. He is still supporting me, I still support him. We might not see us together again regularly, but we did.
Is it up for a training?
It was not happy. This one?
Yes.
I don't know. He's doing his tour now. I invited him. Yes.
So we should look forward to
Sabinus.
him surprising you. Okay. Do you think skit-making is for everybody?
No.
So why do they always say kind of value to start skits?
Because people discover the money that they make through so many of these social media platforms.
Is that money is crazy? Because somebody starts skits today, the next day splash shit on gossip night or something start up. This person splashes.
They didn't start today. Now when you know them. So nobody started today. Sabinus don't shoot tire. Now we know when they shoot. I don't turn up. I never inside every Sabinus that blue, get like 4th or 5th way no blue. But people know they know. Now the successful one, everybody just they do, but see this person don't blue, this person don't blue. Shout out to everybody who don't blue. It's not easy. Even skit and stand up. It's not easy. But because of the money that started coming from skit making through YouTube and every means. Everybody now decided to venture into skit making. Yes, and some people we work for them, they are good in stand up, they are good in skit making, they are generally an entertainer. But me, I think skit making is not for everybody.
But you had a skit that big one time.
Yeah, I did skits now. It's not like it's my thing, but once in a while, I knock them. They go, but it's not my calling. If you see me, they do skits, you go not say this one, self. No be a thing. If you see me, they do stand up. You pour anything that you put your mind to do diligently, whether you are good on it or if you practice it for a very long time, you get used to it.
That's very true. So at what point did you now decide, okay, I want to come to Lagos, you want to be Bayelsa, come to Lagos to start and make your name?
Okay, when I graduated 2017, I said I want to be grounded in comedy culture because Warri is the hub of comedy. So I relocated to Warri. I was in Warri. I was observing.
Go Warri?
Yes, I stayed in Warri for 2 years. Low key. Nobody. I was.
You got the house there?
Yes, I was me and Austin.
Just for comedy?
Yes, because Austin was staying in Warri.
You didn't look for job?
Yeah, I was staying in Anambra before we get like this. When we graduate, I said me no go near us. I need to take my head. I feel lost. Let's go stay in my house. For renters, they worried for 2 years. I was observing. Why is it that anybody go shout for worry? I really see the worry structure. So I studied worry for 2 years. Then even when I was in worry, people think that I stay in Bayelsa because I was always projecting Bayelsa in anything I do. So when I did my show, one of my shows in Bayelsa, and the governor came for the show. The sitting governor.
Yes,
so I told myself, after the show, I told myself, there is nothing that I need in this state again. I've conquered. For a sitting governor to attend my show, that means I need to go for a bigger challenge. I need to come to Lagos and double up my hustle. Because if governor don't come my show, by next year I still there, governor will come again. But by the time when governor don't ask, where that boy? Because the boy they don't move, they step ahead. Governor would like to associate with him because there is growth. If there is no movement, there is no growth. You cannot be. If I even conquer Lagos and they go UK, that's how you keep your relevance. You know, people just they say, here na me will start. Nobody go near. They go for you. People shall rise. Where you go shock you. So that was how after governor can say, oh, this is the right time to move on.
So then why did you now Warri?
From Warri I moved to Lagos. Yeah. That was 2020.
The thing you were looking at, did you get it at Warri? The things that you
were the language, the lifestyle, the ginger.
Yeah. So those things, they help in your performance when you go like you went to a casino show in Warri.
That's Benin.
But you went for one show in Warri, the Scottish show.
Yeah.
Yeah, how was it help your performance?
It helped because me no area for Warri, me no things. The Warri when I stayed there boosted my confidence. I don't understand. Because for Warri, you don't allow anybody oppress you, everybody they ginger. That strength does not. So I got that ginger from Warri.
But are you glad now that you made that move to Lagos?
Yes, man.
Did you think if you're in Bayelsa, the attention you're getting from the senior men like basket, movie, or what's not there?
I've done so many stuffs when I was in Bayelsa. I was not flying. Because no matter how good that you are in a place, you need to find an environment that will favor your craft. Yes. Raw material too good, petrol too good. Now when you don't go refinery, if you just deal with natural resources, both kerosene and they say, but if you put me for jail, you go on. If they don't refine you, you don't go. When I was in Bayelsa, people used to say, this guy no fun. They manage me. You get upon everything when I do, they say me no funny. Until when I got to Lagos, I started doing my stuff and they got this boy. Monica don't bad. Now the same people say I don't find the right way they say, boy, man, I don't like for you, I do not believe in you.